yip yip jibo bo, a jibo yip yip jibo bo, a jibo yip yip jibo bo, a jibo yip yip jibo bo.
So many electronic products, computers especially, are not only in personal boxes, but require us to learn new kinds of interaction. The ATM is a good example. We go to it, and it puts us through its paces. Future products that are heavily technology-driven are often even worse at making us learn new interactions. And while not boxes, they often make the future seem decidedly unfamiliar. So technology has a way of controlling us, and that is nothing new. Nor must we admit always bad. But with computer technology still advancing steadily, the internet and web booming, and wireless technology in its infancy, it seems important to challenge the habits that technology has made us acquire. Especially the habits that have been imposed on us by our most common work tools, such as desktop computers. How can we make computers move more smoothly with the momentum of everyday life, instead of us always moving with the momentum of computers?
I discovered a small garden yesterday. It was warm and bright, and there was almost nobody around, and it was really the most relaxing place that I'd been to in months. So I sat down, and I did some writing and some drawing in my journal, and I was writing and thinking that it's just been months since I communicated with my friends back home. So I decided that I'd send them some of my garden sketches by email. I pressed the mode button on the side of the digital ink. That changed the mode from handwriting recognition to command mode, which allows me to tell digital ink what I wanted to do next. In this case, I wanted to send email to my friends, so I simply write the word send, followed by their email addresses. Now my sketches are in their computers. So I was wandering around the city, and I bumped into this guy, Chris, who I've only met like once or twice before, but we ended up talking for about an hour about my new job and his new business in Pittsburgh. I think he said Pittsburgh anyway. But we had such a good time that I really wanted to get together with him again soon to talk, so I took his phone number and his email address and stored them in my pen just by writing on the back of an old receipt. So I'm getting ready to go on vacation, and I have all the stuff that I have to plan, client meetings, tons of work to do, and what better place to keep track of important clients than on a napkin in a coffee shop. The great thing about the digital ink is that you can write on any surface that you want. I clip my pen cap onto the upper left-hand corner of the napkin. Then I mark two opposite corners. The clip, combined with the 2 points, lets the pen know the boundaries of my writing surface. So in that space, I wrote down a bunch of meetings, who I'm going to be meeting with, when, what we'll be talking about. And when I was done, I left my list for the waiter to take away. And all I have to do is take my digital ink home tonight, put it into its well, and then tomorrow I'll download my list of things to do into my computer, and I'll be ready to go. One of the great things about the digital ink is that you can draw your own icons and tools and interfaces on any surface that you want. For example, when I balance my checkbook, or when I try to balance it anyway, I can draw a calculator on an envelope, and my calculator can be personalized. Digital ink will recognize the numbers and the symbols that I've drawn, and through the pen cap / page clip feature, it'll recognize the location of each number and symbol in space. The answers, in this case being my checkbook balance, will pop up on the display. Negative $180. Ouch. Then I can throw my calculator away. There are two other things that digital ink can do. Just as I can send email and messages like I did in the garden, I can also check my email. Incoming email is indicated by a sound from digital ink.
Ding!
When I want to read email, I press the mode button and write or speak the word read. Then my email appears serially on digital ink's display. So, if I was back in the coffee shop and someone wanted to know if I could still make the 10 o'clock showing of The Head That Wouldn't Die, it would look something like this. Then I could write back to them using digital ink's email or fax command. Digital Ink's embedded cellular technology is what lets me send email and faxes wirelessly. That same technology also allows digital ink to be used as a phone. So, those are the things that digital ink can do. It's a new, innovative product that works off of patterns that we're already familiar with. In fact, when digital ink is off, I can use it as a regular pen.
The cap covers digital ink's pen tip, so the pen can be carried in a pocket. The cap also clips onto the writing surface, assisting the pen's ability to understand page boundaries and writing locations. Digital ink performs handwriting recognition by combining software algorithms with gyroscopic or accelerometer technology to measure the angles and direction of lines put on the writing surface. The cellular communication components allow for wireless communication, including email, phone calls, and faxes. When attached to digital ink, the detachable phone interface can be used for audio dictation, speech recognition, speech-to-text input to translate words into email messages, text-to-speech output to translate email into spoken words, and conventional telephony. A color liquid crystal display provides visual feedback for commands and also permits the reading of email messages serially. The mode button lets the user choose between digital ink's various commands. Internally, digital ink has a minimum of 10 megabytes solid-state memory. The battery is a rechargeable lithium-ion solid polymer or liquid gel. And digital ink's inkwell downloads information from the pen directly to a desktop computer. It also recharges digital ink's internal battery.